Some smooth jazz coming at you. How now, brown cow? Unique New York. A little Ron Burgundy reference for you. Welcome to number one, numero uno, the first one, the introduction. Hometown Brawn, the podcast. I'm going to get into what we do in just a second, but first, please give us a like, give us a follow, give us a digital high five, and comment below too. Let's comment, let's talk about personal, about financial, about business, about what's going on up there, because we are like-minded people. This is Hometown Brawn. Now we're going to make this accessible on every podcast we possibly can, every platform, video, YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes, Spotify. I could go on forever. We're in a digital age, so this can get everywhere. Let's talk about Hometown Brawn. Let's talk about what it means. So Hometown Brawn, I live in a town of 200,000 people, an hour north of Toronto on the way to Muskoka. And what I love about hometowns is this sense of community that we feel powerful when, maybe we're a solopreneur or an entrepreneur and we're only one person, but when we come together, we're more powerful together. And that's where the brawn comes from. And that's what we're all about. I'll be your host. My name is Sven Hansen. I'm an entrepreneur at heart. Since I can remember, I've been an entrepreneur, actually. My business is called Always Bearded Lifestyle. I started it 6 years ago. We're a premium line of men's grooming products designed specifically for facial hair. And you'll probably notice my facial hair and my hair, it's all out of sorts. We're in a pandemic after all, so that's out of my control. Usually I get my beard trimmed and my hair trimmed every 2 weeks. It's been going on 5 weeks now, so bear with me. When we're on the other side of this, I'll be fresh again. But we'll talk about barbershops a little bit later. Let's get back to why we're here. Myself, my company, my business, I built it to where we're in over 400 retailers now across Canada. Not that that matters because everything is shut down right now. But we're also online. The website's alwaysbearded.com. We're on amazon.ca, amazon.com. Not trying to plug it, but I just want to tell you about me. I'm also a marketing teacher. And I'm very involved in a community of other like-minded people, other entrepreneurs. It's a vibrant community of entrepreneurs and small to medium, even large businesses. We all network and we all talk and we have mentors. And it's such a great community. So I urge you to tap into whatever resources you have in your community and network with other like-minded people so you can talk about this type of stuff. Because if I wasn't in this community and I didn't have access to these resources, I don't think my business would be where it is today. My business where it is today is a little bit at a standstill, but pre-COVID-19 and post-COVID-19, let's talk about what we're doing during COVID-19. Now, usually, why this is so important to talk about it is, us as men, we're so stubborn, so we don't usually talk about it. So this is really hard for me. But I've noticed that it helps when I talk about it, and I don't think people do enough. Talk about the roller coasters that we deal with on a regular basis, the ups and downs of the emotionals, the highs, the lows. Usually we can blow off stress in ways like sports or the gym or vacations. But none of that is possible right now. We're at a different level of isolation where we can't do anything. And it's tough. I get it. I feel it myself. I feel it. But hopefully, by listening to this and, by taking some of this information that we cover and hearing some of the people that we talk to, you'll feel that you're not alone in this, and hopefully you'll take something from it. The pandemic is here. COVID-19 has come in. It's shut down everything. The government has mandated a state of emergency. Non-essential businesses are closed down. The way that we're used to doing business is over. It's changed. Like I said earlier, I'm in 400 plus retailers. That's completely stopped. And for a lot of other people too, small shops that don't have traffic coming in, that foot traffic is completely stopped because nobody's going out. Everyone's staying home. Everyone's doing their part to flatten the curve. It's really, really tough. And there's going to be a lot of people shutting down shop. And that's because it's so hard sometimes to evolve. I mean, technology is all around us. We're on this podcast. We're on this video because of technology. We're able to sell our products anywhere in the world. And hopefully those that aren't doing digital marketing right now or sales online, that you can take something from this and bring it into your own business. I was in a fog. I really was. I didn't believe it. I felt like I was in a movie. It was so surreal. And I think a lot of you felt the same way because it's so wild. I don't think we ever thought that I was going to get to this point that it's at right now. It's a tough pill to swallow. I mean, the government just said it could be until July, best case scenario, that everybody has to stay home. Now, it doesn't mean that our business has to stop. Let's get back to it. I mean, as entrepreneurs, let's take a second and reminisce about when we started this. We are no stranger to uncertainty. We started our business not knowing if anybody was going to buy our business, buy our products, or buy our services. We didn't know. And we took that leap. Well, let's get back to that place that we were at. Let's reconnect with our customers. Let's find new customers where they are. They're at home. Everybody's at home. We have everyone's attention. So let's find new ways to talk to people. And we're going to hear what people are doing right now to innovate in how they talk to people. I talked earlier about me being a marketing teacher. The 4 Ps: product, place, price, and promotion. If you don't know about the 4 Ps, look it up, please. But they're always moving. They're always changing, ever changing around something that's called a SWOT. And a SWOT stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Strengths and weaknesses are what we control internally as a business, as managers, as entrepreneurs, as business owners. Opportunities and threats we do not control. So opportunities are things that we can pursue, but threats, that's what we're dealing with right now. We're dealing with a threat, and that's COVID-19. The economy has come to a standstill. Businesses around the world are shut down. How do we make opportunities out of that? Let's control what we can and not get so crazy about what we can't, because I know there's a whole ton of you that are sitting there in that fog that I talked about. You're sitting there, you're staring at the news. You're waiting for someone to tell you that it's over and it's okay to come out of your house. Don't do that anymore. Let's focus on what we can control, and let's keep moving. Let's be ready for when the economic pipeline opens up and we're ready to run. And we're not sitting there lacing up our shoes. There's a saying that's really, really cool that says, nothing changes if nothing changes. And I don't think that could ever ring more true than right now, because I know myself, I've gotten so busy, so consumed in my business, working on my business, that I've let some stuff fall to the wayside. Let's take the time now to get caught up. Let's use this as a time to get caught up on things that we haven't done. Let's restructure our business. Let's build it up so that we're ready to come out of this running. Like, I could go on, but in interest of keeping this short and sweet and keeping your attention, more importantly, we're going to always keep these podcasts under 30 minutes. Depending on the guests, sometimes I might go over a couple minutes, but usually we're going to keep them under 30 minutes. Next time, we're going to have Daniel Diatomoso, my personal barber here in Barrie, Ontario. The best barber I've ever had. He's an educator. He's a stylist. He's a barber. And more importantly, he's a creative thinker. And Daniel and I have worked together for several years now, and they're a proud authorized retailer of Always Bearded products. And we've done some really cool collaborative projects where we've had Bell TV film us, and we did a segment where we taught women about beard grooming for their husbands in his salon, in his barber shop. And what he's doing during this time is he's actually building out a second location. And I hope that you'll take some tidbits of information from what we have to talk about on our next podcast. Now, that's it for me today. I hope everyone has a great day. Be positive. Work on your business. Stay healthy, stay safe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us, and don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, digital high five, interact with us. We'll see you again.